Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's another Vanother Collective collaboration vlog, and this month's subject is the foodie one. So we're going to show you a few things that we cook whilst out in the caravan. Some of them that we do cook at the camper van as well, but all the footage from this video we've done at the caravan. And as this is another Vanother Collective vlog, all the logos will be up here somewhere, or up here, and all the channel links will be in the description down below. So don't forget to go to the description, check out all the other channels and watch their vlogs. We'll all have very different tastes in what we cook to eat, but in our video we're going to show you some cooking on the paddock that we do. We're going to show some barbecuey stuff that we tend to do on the teppanyaki. And we've also got a guest cooking steak for us. So keep watching and find out what we've been making. So if you've not been here before and you've not watched one of the collaboration vlogs, Vanother Collective is a group of like-minded campervanners, caravanners and motorhomers, and we all get together once a month and do a video on a chosen subject. Okay, so this is our first meal that I like to cook at the van. It's one that I do cook at home as well, in the kitchen or out in the paddock. Today we're cooking on the paddock safari chef, which is our little paddock which we like to take with us. It doesn't take up a lot of space and it falls down really small. So for this meal I'm going to cook a chicken and mushroom creamy garlic dish, which you can put with rice or pasta or chips or potatoes. It's quite versatile, you can really have it with anything you want. Or if you don't want any of them, just a bit of garlic bread goes really well with it as well. So let's get on with the cooking and I'll show you how to make this. So the first thing we're going to do is add some chicken stock cubes and some water. I've got a bowl of water pre-ready, so I'll just pour some into the bottom of the pan. Not too much. And then we'll add in 2 chicken stock cubes. And just give them a mix up till they dissolve into the water. And then to that, I'm going to add some diced chicken in. And I'm going to add some mushrooms. And then we're going to spice it up a little bit with a bit of black pepper just for seasoning. I do like black pepper, I do put it in a lot of things. And we're going to add some garlic granules. I use granules because I can't eat fresh garlic. Causes me all sorts of problems, so I do use garlic granules, and I do use quite a lot. And just for a little bit of extra, I'll add a little bit of oregano. You can use thyme or whatever herbs you prefer to use. And I'm just going to add a tad more water because it's thickening up a little bit too much for what I want. So we're just going to leave that for about 5 minutes, just so the chicken cooks through. Okay, so the chicken's almost cooked through now, so I'm just going to give it another stir. Now I'm going to add in the final ingredients. So this is really a quick and simple dish to make, but it tastes really lovely. I really enjoy this. So the final ingredients, for me I used reduced fat crème fraîche, because again I can't have the cream, so I found this as an alternative, and to be fair it's quite a good alternative. But I do use the whole tub because it makes it really creamy, so we'll just scoop that into there. Bit left in there, that's what I've it all. And then we're going to gently mix that in. I mean, the other thing you can do with this, you can add all sorts of little extras just to make it into your own taste. You can add some mustard, some paprika, anything you really fancy, to be fair. It's quite a versatile dish. There we have it, creamy mushroom chicken. Real simple to make, quick and easy to do at the caravan, campervan or motorhome, whichever one you've got.
So this is honest opinion. If I don't like it, I don't like it, so don't get upset.
Oh, you like it?
Right, so... It smells nice. It really smells nice. One more.
Nice. Spot on?
Yeah.
Bingo.
Definitely.
So guys,
put it around my mouth.
I'll put the list of ingredients in the description below if you want to try and replicate this. Or even replicate this.
Honestly, it's really nice.
So our second thing in our foodie vlog is barbecuing. Although we don't often actually use a barbecue to cook on, we tend to use a teppanyaki, which is like a hot plate. And as much as anything else, it's a lot easier to cook on. You can control the temperature and it cleans up so much easier than what a barbecue does. And of course, when you're on a campsite, you've got the electric, so why do you want to use such as a gas barbecue and use your own gas that you pay for when you can actually use the electric that you've already paid for in your pitch fees? So I'm going to do a little sort of montage of different things we've cooked this week on the hot plate. So now we're going to head off to our third meal of this video, and I'm going to introduce you, or he's going to introduce himself to our mystery chef for this meal. So please welcome our mystery guest.
Hello, I'm Andrew Blake's son, Ryan Blake. I was on a Channel 4 competition a couple of years back. Do you know which competition it was? Join us for some food and you'll find out. Here we go.
Can't wait to eat this.
You can hear that sizzle now. Need to get this bit of material off. Are you ready? You ready for a nice? Probably see if we get the sizzle. Oh. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. But we ought to get both steaks on. This next steak is a T-bone steak. Take that off. Salt and pepper it. Look at that. So I'm just flipping them over now. Salt and pepper the other side. Don't go steady on the salt and pepper. There we go, look at that, beautiful.
So shall we play a little game with the viewers?
Yeah.
Shall we try and see if we can get them to guess what show you was on?
Wow, yeah. 2 years ago, I think I'll have to be careful with what I say to not make it too easy for
You will, yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, feel like 2021 was in my mind. But I will say, it was a pilot show that I was on of a series that went on to be very successful. Now has at least 3 or 4 series. So
Yeah. It was very different, wasn't it? It wasn't your normal sort of game show.
no, definitely. Well, let me tell them a little bit about it, and let's just see if they've seen any shows that are similar. So, It was out in a remote area, the Yorkshire Dales, that's where it was. And there were 2 teams of 2. We was put in the back of the van, blindfolded, and we was driven up into the mountains. And we didn't know where we was going. We didn't know where we was. And it was the first team that made it to a set location that won £5,000 for charity. Now I think on the future series, they actually made the £5,000 go to the contestants, not the charity.
So it was just a pilot that did the
It was just a pilot.
charity one.
So there's a few things that are different between the pilot and the series that went on afterwards.
Right.
Now if they hang on till the end, if they've not worked it out, which wouldn't surprise me if they haven't, not said too much, but if they've not worked it out, hang on till the end and I'll tell you what it is called and is called.
Right, and in the meantime, we better check on these steaks because they're looking really good.
Are we in?
You're in the bedroom in the caravan. Why are you in there?
Yeah.
And why aren't you out here?
All right, okay.
Right, while the steaks are just cooking away, let's do another question for the viewers. So, they dropped you in your location. How long did it take you to get from your location you was dropped at to the finish line?
It took, I think it was 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days. But the problem was, we had to sleep somewhere over those 2 nights, and there was no, being out in the Yorkshire Dales, there were nowhere, it weren't like they gave you a tent or anything like that.
Right.
You had to rely on the help of all the locals. So
how did the locals, what did they do to help you?
well, on the first night, we got very lucky. It was like a big outdoor building. I want to say barn, but I don't think it was a barn. And it had a big, some sort of heating system in there.
All right,
I don't know what it was, but what I do know is it was
you
a
were
building,
warm enough.
and it was a warm place, yeah. And they gave us these, like, it looks like insulation type stuff. It weren't insulation, but you know, like the old, was it 70s, 80s blankets for the military?
All right,
you know, those grey ones.
yeah.
It's kind of like that. And that was night 1. And night 2, we actually got in this little tent that someone had, I think some kids were going to stay in it, but when we bumped into them, they luckily donated it to us for that night.
Wow.
So
Wow.
very, very lucky and generous people over that way.
Yeah, definitely. Our final clue into the programme that Ryan was on. So the question I'm now going to ask Ryan is, what was the dress code?
Oh, how could I forget? It was absolutely nothing. Except for the boots on my feet and the backpack on my back. Absolutely nothing.
So you're running around basically naked.
That's the one.
Coronation.
No, it wasn't Coronation Street.
Let's let the viewers have a guess as to what they think it's called.
Yeah, so let us know if you guessed before the end of the video when Ryan will announce what programme he was in. So it looks like Andy's now come out to check on the steak. Now it's nearly cooked. So we're going to do a taste test now. So let's cut a little bit off. I really wish you could taste this.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It is absolutely gorgeous. It's so soft. Right, so I'm going to turn you all off for now because I'm going to go sit and eat my steak, and we'll come back to you in a little while with the answer to what TV show Ryan was in. Okay guys, so we've had the steak. It's one of the best things I think you can cook on a barbecue. It's absolutely, and that was, I just can't even explain how lovely that was. It was absolutely beautiful. But now it's time to reveal the show that Ryan was on. So over to Ryan.
It was called Naked Alone, Racing to Get Home. You'll find the trailer on YouTube if you want to go and check it out. But if not, stay on this vlog.
So I hope you've enjoyed watching all the nice dishes we've made. Let us know if you're going to try any of them, and let us know if you succeed with any of the dishes. And don't forget to go into the description below, check out the other channels and their videos. As I said, they'll all be very different. But from us this time, or me, that's about it. And we'll see you on the next vlog. Bye for now.